And looking at the mid-fight alone, as I said, height dominant everywhere. We actually have a plank of wood overhanging the point. Second point's a little bit difficult because it does have some push choke room, something you typically see in like goalie watch, for example, just space between points that a lot of teams can use to forward hold or... Wait, I believe we're starting, actually.
Yeah, we're starting off here, and yeah, I'm going to go over the rosters real quick. Over on Inflatable Remixes, whose name I just got wrong entirely. Yugon the Mad going to be playing their medic. The star is going to be Demo Man. XO going to be Pyro, and the scout is Desda. Desda Weekend sounds familiar. I think I've casted him before, but I don't remember him. Over on the red side, we got our winners from last match. Doug Dimmadome, the blue sticker, who just went down, so this might be a blue first point cap here. Going pretty soon. Just in time, Bote. And the Pyro is Vriction, who I had to pronounce like 5 times before we went live here to get it right. Vriction. And it will be a blue cap first to begin with. Yugon the Mad going to be at a 90% Uber advantage here. It looks like both teams are opting for a Pyro with their medic. Scouts are, as always, you always want to scout on your forest team. But one team running Soldier, the other team running Demo.
Oh goodness. And it looks like the Uber was actually forced by a Rickshin ripping into mid again when it looked like all was done for their team, giving up the point. Got the forest, which will be really helpful for Red, despite being 2 down and just not being dominated straight back into the, waiting another 40 seconds. There's all time advantages on King of the Hill. And
yeah, and another drop down for blue stickers. This is going to be an extended Uber advantage going out for blue team here, who is Unstoppable Remix, not Inflatable Remix. Looks like the XO, he's actually just going to let his Demo Man burn, but he's going to be healed back by the Demo. Pyro coming in for a medic pick, and he does find it, and now we have Pyro in action.
Really showing how Pyro can be quite the assassination class when given the opportunity to get close enough for the kill, particularly on Flare Gun. And it looks like that's the role he's going to be taking. Leaving Blue Sticker and Just in Time alone to be more of a pocket scout, if anything, and along with rotating Vriction, but this team has been very aggressive so far, and I think that's going to help him on this map.
Yeah, Yoshi's Railway pushing a little bit forward into the buffer zone, but staying back on the point now. XO poking off the side, spam coming out from that Demo Man. Desda going in for a quick play, but I think he's going to get stopped here by the Soldier. Yep, good shot by Doug Dimmadome to finish off that play.
Actually caught out and is going to go down. Unfortunately for them, it looked like from what turned out to be a safe move backing up, the medic was caught out, and Blue should be able to regain the point with no trouble whatsoever. Just in time still in, possibly trying to get a trade for that medic pick that they just lost on their own, and just an ongoing sort of fight over the point.
Yeah, the spawns are really close together, so they keep spawning and keep coming out. It's pretty easy to poke and stay on your raptors and stay back. And the Demo Man's doing reasonable holding the point here, but I think he's about to get overrun with his medic. Oh, forced out pop here from Just in Time. They're not going to be able to get much off of this, it looks like. They do find a medic. Medic dropped down for some reason. And yeah, Scout going to come on the backside now, hash the Soldier a bit. It's going to be alright. Oh wow, I missed a Sandman with the karate chop bonk there. The butcher chop, whatever it's called. Got out of Pyro, and now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Doug Dimmadome taking the high end. Our Scout here going to have to run away. Desda not going to be able to contest this point, I think. Oh, he's going to try. No, he's just playing around. He's trying to cut off the reinforcements while Doug Dimmadome solo caps here. Still only a huge minute deficit here, though, for Red Team, so they have a lot to make up for.
A little bit of an interesting strategy coming from Yoshi's Remix so far. Or Railway, sorry. Something that I've noticed about them, they're very, very aggressive and in and out, and it has been working for them as point captures so far. However, it's a little interesting to see just how constantly they're going down, trying to desperately win the point. I'm not sure if that's going to work for them in the long run.
Yeah, Star's on the lock and load now, so there's a lot of tiny choke points in which you can really throw some easy pipes into. So if you can catch him on the side, it's really nice. Looks like a red flank side's going to come down here. Oh, nice pipe again by Star though, just as I was saying. Medic cutting over, getting run into from a Scout, and the Demo Man spam about to come out. He doesn't quite hit the medic. Medic's at like 10 HP, but he's going to be alright. XO instead going to go down. Pyro flank going to come in, try and force out the combo here. Gets the Demo. He might get the medic too. Scout's right above the medic, but I don't think he knows he's there. Instead, Scout trades with Pyro, and yeah, only the Yugon the medic alive. No, he does get picked up by Doug Dimmadome, and that's a wipe. So clean up here, but again, good time going Blue's way, and the timing difference is really going to pay off for them, I think.
Oh, definitely, and again, I really think that has to do with the playstyle that we're seeing here. And now, only 9 seconds on Blue. Red has to play a little bit more carefully than they have been in order to just not be picked off so easily by the aggressive pick classes just dumping into the combo for Red. I'm a little bit nervous seeing how often they're like just sending players forward, and the fact that if they lose their team here, if they lose their medic again, a wipe could possibly mean those 19 seconds knocked off the clock and allow round loss.
Doug and Just in Time got a really nice pincer attack on the demo medic core there, and they almost got a pick. Oh, nice pick up there on Doug and the Pyro. Oh, and the medic might get lit here too, but he's really, really close to Uber. Well, not that close, 70%. Might go down here in the fight. 4 on 3. Oh, takes out 1. Looks like Just in Time gets cleaned up by Desda as well. Double kill for Desda going their way. And I think this should be the end round for them. 10 seconds remaining. It's going to have to be a force down here for overtime. But yeah,
it looks like they're going to be taking on a forward hold, which is going to make it very hard, even though spawns are close when those sticky trap. It looks like this might be the end right here. There's no time to get to point, and Uber popped. That Pyro doesn't cause any trouble. This, possibly that Pyro might have just saved them the cap. Just thinking enough not being able to take down any of Red, and cap goes back to Red.
Yeah, that was crazy. They popped an Uber, and the blue demo stars. He threw out his pipes, but he didn't throw out any stickies. There were 4 people on the point, and the scout came in to do a block too. So it looked like it was a good setup for a 2 or 3K there to at least trade out, but it didn't happen. Yeah,
he actually had a forward trap, and all of Red Team actually ended up coming out of that little doorway, but he never ended up deading any of his sticks. I'm not sure what he was really waiting for in that sense, but now, I mean, they do still have quite a bit of advantage. 40 seconds left on Red, but all they have to do is cap the point. They don't need to worry about getting cap time down at this point. So, I mean, if Blue can get themselves together.
Absolutely. Now, but now it's still anyone's game. There's 30 seconds remaining. Just in Time, I think, set up 2 traps there, getting cut out. Throwing out the Sandman with the karate chop again, whose name, I'm going to look it up real quick.
Well, Vixen just spawned 3 up on Red, 3 also up on Blue. It looks like they're going to be trying to take the height advantage and sticky off the point to allow themselves to get in, but unfortunately, Red met them halfway and combated them quite easily. Take out the demo. Only medic left, and it looks like Red might actually have this round after all. Really big turn of events.
A comeback round coming out for Red Team here. Yoshi's Railway going to take it 1-0 for the moment.
I gotta say, Forward Holds has really been working on this map so far. As long as you don't throw your players too far forward to the fact that they're getting picked off by their entire team alone, it works out. You can play a Forward Hold safely on this COP map. There are only so many ways they can come from, and let's just see what team utilizes that better.
Watching the Just in Time cam real quick, he spots the flank going over the demo medic flank, coming all the way from their left side. Demo's getting down there. I think he's going to get controlled out. Pyro's doing a really good job pushing him in the corner, but no, he takes a pipe to the face. There's also some sticks on the backside here. This medic's surrounded. He does go down, so it's medic trades with Pyro trades, and now it's a scout demo versus scout and demo. And I think Blue Team's got it. Star didn't end up going down, and that getting that first kill for him means that I think they're going to be able to get the point here. Yeah, it's a whole wipe except for Star here. So.
Yeah, Star with a great cleanup of the last 2 players for Red defending the point. And what is able to maintain it, but it looks like he's going to have soon a 1v1 with the Pyro. Any demo's worst nightmare, I'm sure.
He does make it happen. Easy pickup there, and Friction not happy about it. dropping some mic spam in the chat. Scout going up the side here. I think that's Desda. Yeah, Desda just poking on the side. Looks like Blue's going to have the safe hold here. Medic hanging out on the rafters, but oh man, sticky spam from the bottom. They couldn't handle it. Now it's an easy pickup for them, and Yugon going to have like a 40% advantage here. This could be the round they rush out of control, right? Get it to like almost a perfect round, really.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I'm seeing what I saw last round from Yoshi's Mimics again, just sending like 1 player out at a time and getting cleaned up. It seems like, what are the name? Unstoppable Remix is really getting this together. Playing a lot more like a team than... I mean, that's something you have to have in 4v4. There are only 4 players, so if you don't play as a team, all of a sudden 4 players turns into 3 players, and that's sometimes automatically a loss just on the number disadvantage.
Yeah, Exo's playing really far back, but now he goes in looking for the medic. He does get firearm, and yeah, they do get a cleanup on him. Yugon could actually pull off an Uber here. No, he gets picked up by Doug. Good trade up by Doug. Amazing play.
Looks like their defense is finally broken, with Weekend being the last one up on the point, actually ended up defending it for what looked like there. A great coordination play between Just in Time and Dimmadome.
No medic switching to crits or anything yet, despite the fact that like there's only been like 2 Ubers this whole game so far. So we're still on Ubers on both sides. Oh no, now we have a crits
say,
coming
having
out
played 4v4 myself, it's very difficult to keep your medic alive, which is sometimes why you see a lot more quick fix and when allowed. I know quick fix has been back and forth, as well as crits Krieg. A little bit faster respawn, and knowing that it's harder to keep your medic alive with only so many players, particularly when you lose.
Yep, and now Doug taking the higher Raptor position here. He can see off to the side, and they're watching their attacking left flank as well. Pyro gets some fire on the medic here, and no, on the scout, and the medic takes some rocket shots. So it's gonna be like half health for Ugin going forward. Ugon gonna be all right though. The demo man comes down, finally gonna be able to get a straight shot down to the medic, and gets 2 sticks, takes him down. Pyro trying to desperately survive here, but it's a 4-on-2 situation. Soldiers trying to shoot from the rafters, doing all right. Now he's just gonna back out. Scout running him down. Nice pip pop up on Desda, and Doug misses the second shot, and I think he's dead. Yep, does get picked up finally. Ugon, oh, he was so close to crits, but he gets picked up by the Pyro on the side. So unfortunately losing a few more players than I think they wanted to going after Doug there, and they will keep their advantage. Again, nice defenses. Scout's gonna try and rush down the demo. He does get it this time, just in time, picking up Star, and it's gonna be a 3 times on the point with a whole wipe here. So this is the chance for Red to turn it back around again, and another miracle play coming out, Melon. What do you think?
I think so. Again, I'm kind of commending Unstoppable Remix's coordination so far. I noticed that in the last play there, they actually used Desca Weekend's distraction on the combo for the demo to start pushing up and really cleaning up on a lot of damage. And although it just really scattered them, and I know they were close to Kritzkrieg, but there really wasn't much they can do once that positioning was basically trapping them in that corner there. So I gotta commend the coordination between Unstoppable Remix so far. And using the high ground, approaching the point, and this is actually going to be a mid-fight that we haven't really seen yet. We haven't seen too much utilization of that top board, which creates such a height advantage, you'd think. But
Star misses his pipes, unfortunately. I felt like they could have wiped them there, but they didn't. But I think they're still going to win this round.
It's a risky push to go into 4 players that all basically have positioning on the point, but you know, it's damage. It seems like they just kind of plugged them out in that hole there and pushed them out just long enough. And Vrixton actually surprisingly coming back into the play and cleaning up on the point, pushing the other team, which seemed so dominant a second before, back into the hole. With now Red with the point again, 120 to go.
And there's another just-in-time Sandman flying guillotine. He gets another one on the Pyro here. So this is really, really working out well for him. There's so many choke points on this map that I feel like he just has easy throws here. Just throws them out all the time. They're pushing out for it. Wow, Doug gets a double kill. No, triple kill cleanup here. Only the Star is alive right now. The Star, he can, since he's a demo, he can force them back out onto their point instead of just being like forwardly pushed all the time. But yeah, finally gets his members up. He's going a little bit too far though. Pyro's gonna get a flare shot on.
That mistake of falling down there really cost him his life. Had he kept head advantage, he would have been a little bit more protected just being in his zone, having too much travel time for the other team.
And well, we're almost back to even times again with, XO getting picked off here for not much gain. The blue stick are going to have his Uber charge very, very soon. And I think if they get off this Uber charge, this will secure them round 2 here.
Possibly. We might see again what we saw last round. Pyro comes in and without being able to kill the Pyro or kill anyone else approaching in the other team, what use is an Uber really? So it's more about what you do with it.
The spam is coming up. And now nice pickup on Doug. Doug is down, so now it's a 4. They traded Scout for Soldier, and here comes the Uber. Forces them all the way back.
This is actually a very good Uber, pushing into them, which is just enough time to hopefully keep them off the point. Looks like they're going to be coming from their left side over here, desperately trying to get a little bit of cap time. 3 versus 2.
It's a flank side here, but I think they're completely surrounded. Scout medic goes down. Dylan throwing some sticks. Oh, he misses that one though.
I would say with
they
have about 10 seconds of respawn left. They actually get the point. I was going to say, had they lost that point there, they would have had enough cap time. That would possibly buy them enough time to even respawn and get back to the point. So, I gotta say, that was very good point utilization.
Absolutely, Melon. And Desda saving the round there, making the last 2 cleanup kills so that they could actually get on the point. 10 seconds remaining. It looks like we're going to go into double overtime here. Throwing out a ball to the Pyro. Not able to hit it. Everyone now bum rushing the point. Desda's on the flank side. He does pick up the Pyro, but Ugin goes down right afterwards. This could be it. The Scout doesn't have enough damage anymore with the medic here. I think this is going to be a red counter cap, and he's really focusing well, and he actually trades out a person, but it's a 3 times. And they get the second point despite a double overtime coming off of them. And Blue really had a lock on that point for a very long time there. Another comeback win for Yoshi Zeroe here.
I gotta say, I really commend them on how they got it together towards that end point, and especially with those forward holes. KoTH is sometimes just like payload and just buying enough time in any situation you can. And I think they really do that especially when they Ubered into them in that last point there. And although they didn't win the point in the end, it bought enough time for them. And in the end, that's all what mattered.
Desda tried to pressure out the Pyro, but he was with his medic, so it didn't work out for him super well. Looks like, and because of that, they can't get a lot of pressure on the point now. Now medic is capping with the Soldier on the back. Does it trying to go in for a soldier? He does find it, and now he's right on the medic. Pyro's here too. It looks like now they get to turn around. Just in time finds a hit onto Ugin though, so their medic's already down. Blue Sticker I think should just back. Oh, what a good shot! I think that was almost perfect damage. Yeah, that was like almost perfect damage. He was like at like 70, and it was like an 80 shot or something. So both medics down again. It's going to be a red point start this time. This is they haven't capped the point first so far, so this is the first time they've done that.
Looks like these guys aren't really going to let that demo bully them from up there. Unfortunately, they are playing a little bit safe. Pyro and Scout with no one rushing the demo man is kind of a risk in the end. Looks like Vrixian is going to fix that, but actually picking off the medic.
Yeah, that medic got delinked somehow. That was an easy pickup for the Pyro, and this could be another easy hold for them. I mean, the demo's right there on the point. Oh, he's getting rushed down by the Pyro now. Scout comes in to support, and where's the rest of the team? Where did Doug go?
I gotta say, with only 2 chokes, you'd think it would be a little bit easier to defend him, but with 4 players on either team, it's easy to lose track of flanks. It's easy to lose track of players on your own team, because you're so spread and far out, especially with spawns, so it's difficult. That is one of the challenges of 4v4. It's really hard to create advantages for yourself when you constantly don't know where players on your team are or the other team, and you're just sometimes just losing one after the other.
But Friction getting another flare gun shot here. He's been on point with these flares. He's made like that's like his 3rd medic pick like this round, and he's yeah, that's a wipe for them now. Early they just keep initiating really well here over on Yoshi Rowe.
Yeah, again, the aggression really working out for them in the end. I do gotta commend. I know a lot of times Vrixian, the Pyro roll a lot of times in 4v4 kind of defaults to the pocket roll, which can be again a substitute with a soldier. Or maybe even a heavy if had there not been a medic. But aggressive Pyro is sometimes the best killer, particularly when you have enough room to work around, when you cut the flanks and you cut the space between you and others. That's how you create advantages as Pyro, and I love seeing the aggressive assassination Pyro instead of just always the pocket Pyro, which is usually what we see important for.
Just in time finds the star from behind, and yeah, the Scout comes in and tries to save him, but he runs right into Doug too, so that's a 2-for-0 there. Looks like they're going to force him into a wiping situation here. Pyro keeps everyone back though, trades his life for it, and now Ugin has to run all the way to spawn or risk losing his Uber charge. And it looks like actually Ugin's going to have his Kritzkrieg a little bit before the Uber charge, so if he goes now, they could probably make the pick, but it's not far behind for Sticker's Uber charge going forward. Yeah, they're rushing it. They pop the crits. Demo Man comes down, doesn't get anything with the first one, second one misses, third one's close, oh, he drops.
Comes down and actually drops him.
Wow, the drop is really huge there. This might mean the comeback here for blue team. Remix, get on the point. They are stacking 2 times, 3 times there, they will get it. Just as the spawns are coming in. 3 people up now for red. They lost Ugin in the process, but I mean they did trade Ubers, and they did get the point back. They're running forward on the right side.
Actually, it'd be really interesting to see crits fight here. I know that's not what we're going to see with red still on Uber, but again, we really haven't seen too much of that so far. So it's really exciting to see just something different. Some aggression play turns into crits fight, and that was definitely worked out for blue in that.
Friction just completely controlled out the Scout there, who screwed up his second jump and then just died to flames, which is unfortunate. So another free pick going red's way. And yeah, they're really controlling the point now. Almost a whole minute up in time now.
Friction doesn't actually know Star walking in on point with Desga right behind him, and it looks like they might have lost their defense there just by unawareness alone, but Friction turning around, coming right back in the fight, changes that advantage, gets 2 pick. Probably
wow,
saves
2
red
flare
the
gun
point.
shot. Huge play.
Oh, gotta say, that was actually a really cool Sandman reflect.
That was a cool Sandman reflect. I almost didn't catch it too. Scout comes in, and that's a veritable team wipe. Like the cut they got out of that was
seconds of the
good.
clock, and they almost got it. Just enough cap time that, I mean, even with those 13 seconds left, they still have something to fight for if blue gets back on the point. And if we see the defense we've been seeing all round from red, we might not see any cap time. But again, next 10 seconds are gonna last as long as they can with the looks like cap time barely moving.
Yeah, well, there's already some influence on the point. Oh, Medic gets shot up in the air by Doug, and I think that should be it. It's a good pop-up by Doug, and I think that they'll be able to bring down the point. So far, 0-3, no points up on the board yet for Remix. Yoshi Railway looking to close it out with a perfect game here. Who do you think is the MVP so far, Melon?
MVP, I mean, It's really hard to say because I feel like there are a couple players on each team that have stood out respectively in their own time, but I mean, Friction has really been turning this match into his own.
Yeah, he's made a lot of big picks. He's also like really good with that flare gun too, and this is a great flare gun map. I think you're right about that. Even if you can get close with the shotgun, there's so many doorways and so many tiny choke points that people need to walk through. That you can almost just like, yeah, a lot of walls you can throw them into. You can bait them into flares all day long. And this this Demo Man core, it's been alright for them, but it hasn't seen as many kills as you'd expect for like a Demo core to be able to make. What's going wrong for them?
I'm not exactly sure. I mean, a lot of times when I see Sar come out as Demo, and although he gets some good damage off, it just doesn't seem like there's a lot of follow-up. It seems there's a little bit of miscommunication on when people should be forward and when people should be back, because although 4 people might be up at any given time, it seems like people are out alone. And it's not working out for them as well as it could with those power projectile classes.
Well, they decided not to switch sides here. Or no, wait, they did switch sides. No, they didn't.
No,
Star is just on Soldier now, and XO's on the Demo. Gets a nice hit onto Valkyrie and started off, but he's overhealed. Pyro fight at the low, and a blue soldier on the flank. Doman cuts off the medic. Blue stick are gonna survive though, and again a nice pop up. XO goes down. Valkyrie is on point. He pops up the soldier as well. Cleans him out. Only a medic.
Now we're about to see the most awkward battle of all time. Yeah, Pyro v medic. Sorry, Pyro v medic v medic.
Pyro medic. It's just a big sumo match,
basically. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant, but you know, it came out weird.
Who would win? Okay, here we go. We got another. Oh man, another pickup there. It was a flare gun shot into a shotgun. Man, these blowups are huge right now for this Pyro. Friction is doing huge work. Reflects back another pipe. I can't believe it. I mean, flare gun, not a pipe.
I gotta admit, they're definitely letting Friction just walk all over them at this point. He's playing very, very aggressive and just going for kills, like something you would see out of almost like a 2-4 pub. I do that in 2-4. I run around and just cause chaos constantly, and they're letting him walk over him in a way. And I think they gotta figure out how to control that Pyro if they want to get back into the game really. And I'm not even sure if having a Pyro themselves is the best move at this point.
Friction's up on the front again, protecting his medic. Finds to the spot. The scout almost takes him down, but he is getting healed up, so the star goes down. And yeah, they switched up again. No more soldier. Don't want to get their rockets reflected back at them, and forcing out a pop here on the soldier, but they did have the pop to actually make. They're gonna buy themselves another 20 seconds here of time. Red team gonna be almost to the halfway mark already, and this has been just a very, very strong showing so far from Yoshi Railway.
We've seen another forward hold, of course, a little bit of risky, but with how they've been playing here, I think this is going to work out for them. They have all their team holding up like this with heals still available and alive. I mean, they basically hold the 2 flanks that they would have an option of getting out of, so gotta be careful. Looks like they're not going to spawn camp, just holding forward enough to get a good position and buy enough time for the point from keeping them out of those choke points.
Yep, and
little smack talk coming up.
Little baits coming in. 80 seconds remaining here for Red Team. And yeah, Soldier's doing alright for himself. He's going to push forward a little bit. No, now he's getting a little bit too aggressive. Still overhealed though.
Star coming back. His scout actually cleans up the point. Might be able to win this with him and his soldier. Just medic v soldier. Medic goes down. Demo's with him now. It's unfortunately I was kept saying all the pair ups, but they keep spawning, and now we just have a scout v scout on mid, and it looks like Sar might not win this in the end. It looks like he had almost got it for his team, but with that late just-in-time coming to the point, he just defended enough to keep that clock going for them. 3 minutes for Blue still to go, no cap on their end, and only 38 seconds to go for Red.
Oh, and he loses the second battle with just-in-time as well, after he went and got like 2 health packs too. That's unfortunate. Friction again causing chaos on the soldier. Bonk comes in on the Demo Man. Pyro again, just tons of fire. This medic can't heal both of them. That's the crazy thing. So this soldier's gonna bleed out fire. Yeah, he does. He just bleeds fire there with a nice shot from the scout. Ugin is taken down again. Another pop up. Another flare gun shot. They love playing.
I think at this point,
right
Unstoppable Remix really needs to find a way to push out together, because it seems like this unstoppable wall that is Yoshi's railway.
Yep,
just they can't get through it. They keep sending 1-1, and there we go. That's GG 4-0.
Huge plays. So Yoshi